Hey guys, this is Jacques Kalambika, CEO and founder at African Translate Media Awareness. I'm coming to you. This is my third video again that I'm making for you, and today we're going to be talking about the power of choice. That's the topic that I chose for today. We're going to be speaking from the subject called the power of choice. And the reason why I pick up this subject to talk about it today is because I realized that many of us, actually, in fact, every one of us makes decisions. We make choices that sometimes we are not so proud of, and sometimes we make choices that we are proud of. So what I'm trying to talk to you today is about how your choices actually impact your whole entire life in terms of what choices you made. So the choice has a power on itself. Whenever you wake up in the morning, you make choices to go either to work or go to school or go visit a family, go out and stuff. So it's one of those choices that you make that defines who you are. The choices that we make defines where you go in life, what level of life do you go to. The choices that you make are the ones that allows you to be the person you are today. So if you are in a bad relationship, it's because you made a choice. If you are in a situation where you don't find yourself feeling fulfilled, it all goes back to the choices that you make. So the choice that we make really have significant impact, and it's very important that we pay attention to it. So when you make good choices, obviously you get good outcomes, you get good results, and you get to be proud of yourself because you made those choices. But when you make wrong choices, then it becomes difficult for you to be able to assimilate all that has happened, because we are so quick to judge ourselves, even though we know we didn't do anything wrong. Sometimes we judge ourselves based on maybe you went to meet, or you met a new friend and then they end up disappointing you. Yeah, it is a choice that you made, but you can also look at ways in which you can change that next time, so that when you start choosing friends, if they're not being impactful in your life, or if they're not bringing you or anything or some sort of positive result, then you have to change them. Because then what is the use of having a friend who cannot give you a good advice, for instance? What is the use of having a friend who cannot meet you halfway in terms of your friendship? You see, these are the problems and challenges that we are faced with as people across the continent and also across the globe. So the choices that we make, it's very important to make choices that are smart. We make choices that are very impactful, positively impactful in our life. And I know sometimes people make choices that they're not so much aware of, but it doesn't mean that they kill themselves for that, or they end up resenting themselves because of the choices that they made. So making this video right now, it's a choice. Going back to school, it's a choice. Having a new family or start all over again, it's a choice. Going to through something that perhaps that will transform your life, it's a choice. Buying certain types of clothes is a choice. Buying a house or buying a car is a choice. But these choices are supposed to be smarter, so that we don't get to be resented about them, or we don't feel like because of these choices, therefore our lives are forever gone in ruin. No, it just means that you made a wrong choice, and therefore the very same power of choice that you made when you're making the choice, it is the very same power that you're going to make again in making sure that you make the other right choices. It is as simple as that. But you need to be able to use your power of choice to make good choices, because choice and decision, they're not far away from each other. They are actually neighbors, So if you are able to make good choices, you are able to make good decisions. And so you need to be able to use both the power of choice and decision making. But what comes first is the choice. You first choose before you decide. So you can't decide before you've made a choice. You decide what kind of wife you want to have, what kind of husband you want to have, what kind of a boyfriend you want to have, what kind of a family you want to have. All those kind of things, they matter. Please subscribe to this video and let me know what you think down below. Talk to you soon again. Thanks, bye.